it's Charlie again with M&M Tech Life, and this is the BK3000 camera. I was just doing the short clip on the unboxing. I've had this camera now for about a week or so, and I wanted to show what I call a true review of the tool, because I mean everybody does unboxing videos, and I think that's crap because they don't even know what they have at that point. So I've got my camera on, I've got it unboxed. We were going to scope my 91 Softail. It was a little bit of a pain in the butt to get to, so we're out here with my 97 Road King. I've got the rear spark plug pulled out of the cylinder, and the camera is on. Now I'm going to, using the right toggle button, I'm going to make sure that my brightness setting is on number 6. So you've got an off, and then you've got 6 levels of LED brightness. So right now, because it's dark out, and of course you're in a cylinder, where it is dark, I'm using number 6. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the camera lead, I'm going to stick it in the spark plug hole, and I'm going to show you essentially the top dome of the piston and the surrounding area. And we've actually got something in here that I'm not really happy with. This is on an engine that I built for my personal bike, so I may end up tearing it down, and we'll do a video later on that. But there's something in here that I'm not happy with, and I'm going to try to point that out to you. Maybe even take a picture and show the review process of the camera on that picture that we're going to take. Now what I've noticed with this camera is that it takes a little bit for it to adjust. So right here, what we're looking at, this on the left side here, this is the piston, and the right side is the cylinder wall itself. And we're kind of going along the ridge line of the piston, and this is actually what I'm not too happy with. It looks like we've got something either went through there and kind of dinged up the top of the piston, and I've actually, as you back out, you can see some scoring along the cylinder wall. That's not uncommon to have scoring in the rear cylinder of a Harley engine, just kind of a design flaw. But I'm not exactly happy with that. We can do better. So we've got something going on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the center button and I'm going to take a picture. So you just press it and it'll take a picture, and I'm going to back up and I'm going to try to get right here where we can see the scoring in the wall, and I'm going to take a picture of that too. But all in all, everything looks pretty good. We got a little bit of stuff going on there. And if you've ever used a borescope camera, you know it's a pain in the butt trying to get the lens in the right spot. But everywhere else looks good. So, and I mean, you can even see the R on the lens there. That's for the rear cylinder, and then there's an arrow there. So I can actually see that on this lens, which that's pretty cool. So now we're going to pull this out, and I'm going to do a review. So if you could zoom back in here, and I'll show this review of the pictures. If you can see that, that's the picture we captured with the scoring on the cylinder wall. And as I go to the left, you can see that. So I mean, it's just as clear as when you're scoping the cylinder itself. So all in all, I think the BK3000, I think it's a great tool. Like I said, I really wish that I could upload these pictures somehow, but for less than $300 for a camera, for a borescope camera, especially one with a 2-year warranty, you know, that's one of the features that I guess I can kind of live without. You'd really think they'd put a USB slot or something in there for you, but I mean, and as you can see, when you coil it up relatively nicely. So I mean, it's a great camera for the money, and I definitely wasn't going to pass it up. And like I said before, it fits in the case really nice. So it's a very useful tool. It's small. It's not as big as the other ones that are in the big blow molded cases. So this is something that you could stick, you know, in a toolbox that you're going to carry on a service truck, or even in a saddlebag on a motorcycle. You could carry it with you. If you need it, you'd have it, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. So yep, that's my true review of the BK3000 borescope camera by Snap-on Tools. And don't forget to like the video if you found the information useful. Give me a comment if you have any ideas on ways to improve. I'm always looking for suggestions. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and keep it trashy.